When I heard about IGD, I thought to myself, I'm always talking about race with my friends. Why not get credit for it?
I view IGD as an opportunity to humanize the people around me.
So, when I first heard about the IGD, I thought it was just a cool course that I can take and vent. Just let it all out.
IGD, spirituality. I thought I would only be learning about more religious views and individual beliefs.
Our dialogue wound up being a lot about sharing. We talked about our histories, our families, our perspectives, the things that we thought about, the things that we noticed in society, and that's where we were able to grow as a group and as individuals. It made me more aware, it made me more conscious of the books I was reading, of who were the characters, what did they look like, and who could identify with them. It made me conscious of, when I was listening to conversations in the street, what they were about. It made me more conscious of politics, and who gets what, who gets to say what about whom.
Ditto, everything she just said.
That in the Japanese culture, if I were to be a proper female, I would have to wear makeup. It was kind of odd, or maybe in a way rude, if you didn't take the time to go outside and wear makeup, and I had to get used to that. If I was on the US Navy side, I would have to get used to being catcalled in the street. I had to learn to sit like a lady, stand like a lady, walk like a lady. And I came to United States to attend New York University, and I learned that through programs like IGD. I didn't have to get used to these things. These things held me down, not only me, but many other people, and that we could learn about it, we could plan it, we could do it, and that, like IGD, we could talk about it, we could dialogue about it. And so, in IGD, what else it did is that it gave us a safe place.
We touched on some really heavy issues, and like a lot of us were like incredibly emotionally affected by it. But it's a good thing because I like to cry. But it was really fun. We touched on, I guess, how sexuality affects everything if you think about it. Like even, I guess, things that you don't think of, like the government, or like how, in general, I feel like it's very institutionalized. If you think about all the privileges that you have because of your orientation, and think about the privileges that other people don't have because of the way that they identify, and it's really scary and it makes me upset. But I feel like this IGD gave me a way to channel it into, I guess, art in a sense, but channeling it into positive ways.
Something I learned last week, that it's not just what you say, it's also being an ally. So I want to thank everybody for listening to me.
IGD, about IGD, so I'll share it with you. IGD, important, great, dead-ass truths about who we are, why we think things we do. Our minds forever being socialized by those closest to us, molding us to distrust, to hate. We need to liberate our souls from the endless cycle of socialization. Think above society's stereotypes. Think for ourselves. Instead of being dictation machines, repeating what our elders said, what our peers say, repeating years and years of misguided notions about differences. IGD, investigating the great denial that our skin color, our appearance, our orientation affects our intelligence, our talents, our manners. Why can't we all just get along? Live life like that Michael Jackson song, where it doesn't matter if you're black or white. We have to make things right. Educate ourselves, our people, our world. IGD. Integrating great differences to create unity, to educate, to promote action and conversation. IGD. Intergroup Dialogue.